Hi, welcome to Aristothink. Today I brought you a math problem. This problem belongs to grade 5 and the main of this video is not to teach you how to solve this problem. This problem is standard. It's not that difficult. Doesn't mean it's easy, but my aim is not to teach you how to solve, but the core of this video is to bring you 3 different ways of solving. Very likely you are not in touch with solving by rectangles, and this is something that might be new to you. This way of solving is very different because we are going to use 90% of the solution drawing rectangles and 10% math. The math is very easy. I love this one. Sometimes it takes a long time to find the right drawing. But once you find the drawing, the answer is done, man. The answer is so fast, it's so amazing. And the difference between solving by rectangles and algebra is a set of equations. You get some 3 equations, 3 variables, solve it. It's a piece of cake. You don't have to think very much in here. You just have to take the text, put it into expressions and solve it. Done. Now rectangles you have to think. But it's amazing. It forces you to think. And it's visual. I like this one. And the ratio is also visual, but ratio is midway. Well, so the problem that we're going to do is like this. We have this parking lot, and on this parking lot there are cars and bikes, and they're going to be there. And it doesn't matter how long they stay, as long as they get in. Once they get in, cars pay 5 and bikes pay 2. That's it. If you stay 30 minutes, the whole day does not matter. And I want to know at the end how much was collected by this parking lot. And it's given. Initially, there are 4 times as many cars as bikes on this parking lot in the morning. 4 times as cars as bikes. Then this ratio is going to change. Why? Because at lunch, an equal amount of cars and bikes are going to leave. Forever. They left. On that situation, at the end, 27 bikes remain. And because we had a ratio of 4 to 1 initially, and some cars and some bikes are going to leave, 27 bikes remain there. How many were? We don't know. But since something changed inside this parking lot, now the ratio of cars and bikes, they changed. Now there are now 5 times as many cars as bikes. So this is the problem. So let's do it by ratio. By ratio, we have this situation. We have cars and I have bikes. The ratio initially it is 4 to 1. So we have 4 cars to each bike. Then this ratio is going to change to 5 to 1. So this is before, this is after. Good. Now, the thing is, to solve about ratio, we have to massage those ratios. We have to change maybe 40 to 10, 8 to 2, I don't know. We have to massage this and this in a way that at the end, we have this ratio and this ratio, but we have a subtraction of 1 unit in this direction and a subtraction of 1 unit in this direction. How come? So let me show you. You have to know, multiply this by 2, by 3, by 4, by 2, I don't know. You have to massage, you have to think. The more practice you have, the faster you go. So, I want to have more here than here. So, if I multiply this one by 4, let's see. If I multiply this one by 4 and this one by 3. So, 4 by 4. I'm rewriting this ratio in another way that suits my needs. So 4 times 4 is 16 and 1. This ratio is the same as this one in a different way. Now this one I'm going to multiply by 3, so it's going to be 15 to 3. So this is still car to bike. Now can you see what's going on? What's going on in here is this. Now we have minus 1 unit on bikes and also minus 1 unit in here. Can you see? This is what I call massaging. We have to massage multiply this by that and by that in a way that I have the same reduction of units in both bikes and cars. Why the same? Because they are telling us, look, equal number of cars and bikes left, equal number, minus 1 units. Now, what are we going to do? Well, now we have to use this information. 27 bikes remain there. Well, the bikes that remain are 3, so 3 units are going to be 27. Agreed? 3 bikes, 3 units remains of bikes. They're saying those must be the 27 bikes. So I know with this that 1 unit is going to be 9. 9 objects, bikes, cars, doesn't matter. Now I just have to go get the answer. We are interested in the beginning. You have to understand this. Why? Because along the day, cars and bikes, they leave. But I want to know whoever got there in the morning. So we want to know at first. At first, we have, what about cars? Well, we have at first and at the end. I'm interested about at first. I'm interested in here. So at first we had 16 units of cars. But I know that 1 unit is 9. And each car is going to pay $5. So 5 times 16, 50, 30, 80. 80 times 9 is 720. And about bikes. Bikes, we have what? We have 4 units at first. Times 9, because 1 unit is 9 objects. Times 2, because they said in the end of the sentence, each bike pays $2. So 2 times 4 is it so? 4, 9, 2, yes. So 2 times 8 is 2 times 4 is 8, times 9 is 72. Wet $792. Rectangles. Rectangles basically the core of this problem that I want to show you. So we have, again, we're going to draw a rectangle for cars and another rectangle for bikes. So the length of this rectangle is going to represent the units, everything. So everything about cars are here. And I know that initially I have 4 to 1. I'm going to start there. So I have to divide this by 4 because I want to have 4 units in here. Something like. So I have 1 unit of bike. Agree? Ratio 4 to 1. I have no idea how much means 1 unit. Maybe it's 10, 20, I have no idea. What I know is this. I have 4 to 1. Then what's going to happen? Well, we have the same amount of cars and bike leaving. So I'm going to remove something here. Let's remove this. And let's remove that. This is going to be removed. I don't know how much. I just know that they are there. I know that 25 bikes are going to remain there. Bikes. This is remaining. I have this. This is remaining. So I know that this part is 27. Now comes the geometry and the beauty of the problem. Now I have to think. This part is done. Now I have to think. Now we know that the new ratio is 5 to 1. So I know that this is what is left. This is gone. So the ratio is 5 to 1. So this is 1. This must be 5. So if 1 is 27, this I must have 5 times 27. Agree? Now, something that you also have to think. Do you agree with me that this is our initial unit? Okay, now pay attention. This is our initial unit, which is this, 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 this. So all of those are our initial units. Agree? Okay, so if I have these starting units, I remove something, I stay with 27. So the starting units, you remove something, this is 27. You have to be able to see this. If you can see this, it's good. So this is so far what we have. Now, what is this now? Like I told you, it's geometry. It's very visual. You see, if everything is 5 times 27, if I leave 27 outside, this must be 4 times 27. The problem is solved. So I have 3 units. Is going to be what? 4 times 27 divided by 3. Why? Well, I want to know how much is 1 unit, remember? I know that this is 4 times 27. So 4 times 27 must be 3 units. How much is going to be 1 unit? So we cancel here. It's a 9, 36. So this is 36, this is 36, this is 36, and not control, but everything is 36. If everything is 36, this is 27, that means that this is going to be 9. See if you agree with me. You see, everything is there. I told you, it's geometry, it's visual. I love it this way. Singaporeans, they practice this very much. That is where from where I got it, and I love to solve like this. Okay, everything's done. So let's go at first. So let's talk about cars. How many cars? We have 36 times 4. Agree? 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So 36 times 4 times 5. Why? Each car pays $5. And this is the same as this one. Why? 16 times 9, it is, yeah, 16 times 9, you do this. You just take the 3, what is it? 5, this is the same. Yeah, this is 4 times 4, isn't it? So this is 3 times 3. Now we do this. 4 times 9, 36, and this is 4. This is the same math. Okay. So this is going to be 720. And what about bike? Well, bike, initially, we want to know initially, please. It's going to be 36 times 5. Is this, isn't it? 36. Oops, times 2, of course. Times 2. They pay $2. 36 times 2. The same math. Of course. 792. Beautiful. Now, algebra. Algebra, plug and play. There is nothing else to say. We are going to have 3 equations. So those are going to be the 3 equations. What's going to be now? So we know, we first 4 times as many cars as bike. So 4 times as many cars. Cars are going to be 4 bikes. The second equation is this. At the end, so cars minus x. X is going to be the number, it's going to be this 9, you see? X is going to be the number of bikes and the cars that left. So if I remove x from C, I'm going to have this. You agree? If I remove x from C and x from B, bikes, so I have the ratio 1 to 5. And our last equation is going to be what? Well, we do know this. Number of bikes minus the ones that are gone is going to be what? Is going to be 27. So bikes minus the ones that are left is 27. I have 3 variables, c, b, x. I have 3 equations. I can solve this. Now let's call this one I to I. This one I'm going to rewrite. and I'm going to do what? I'm going to substitute everything here. So I'm going to do this. X is going to be 27 minus b. You see? Put x there, and no, if I put x there, b minus 27, sorry. 27. This is going to be the third equation. Wonderful. Now, we have this. I'm going to do substitution. Yes, we don't have to think here. So I'm going to use equation 3 and equation 1, and then I'm going to substitute at equation 2. So let's go. Plug and play. You don't have to think here. So that's why this is the least desirable way of solving problems, but it does the job very well, because you have to think. So c minus x, so c is for b, minus x. X is going to be b minus 27. Minus with minus makes a plus. It's going to be 5 times, oops, 5 times b, just b, minus x, minus b plus 27. Cancel. So we have 3b equals to what? 5 times 27 minus 27. Okay, so b is going to be 4 times 27. 5 times 27 minus 27 is just 4 times 27. I don't like to do the multiplication in the middle of the problem. Throw everything to the end, and at the end you can cancel. Don't lose time multiplying and then you have to divide again. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. B is 36. You see this? B is 36. So bikes is 36 and cars is going to be 4 times SB. So what is going to be? I'm going to go right to the total. Cars is going to be 4B. So 4 times B times 5 plus bikes times 2. The same. You see? 36 times 2 and 4, 5, 36. The total is going to be 792. I hope you have enjoyed. So I just want to show you 3 different ways. If you just want to close the video, go ahead. Everything I wanted to teach you is here. Not teach you, at least show to you. And if this video was interesting to you, please give it a like. You have no idea how much important is the like for YouTube and of course to me. When you give a like, you show to YouTube that it was interesting, important, and YouTube is going to put this video to more people, and more people are going to be in touch with this. So if you want to help more people know about this, please give the like, and if you like the way I explain, please consider subscribing the channel. It's going to be an honor to have you on my channel. So this is the problem. I believe the most important thing that is rectangles. It's beautiful how to solve through rectangles. Sometimes it's very difficult to get these parts, but what I like about rectangles is that it forces you to think about, you see, no, but who is going to be 27? And how are we going to massage? But you see, once it's done, look at the math. The math is very simple that I did here. So it's up to you, but I love this way. Algebra is also interesting. It's very fast. There is no trick there. But sometimes you have to agree that sometimes we fall with very different equations which are not interesting to work with. With rectangles, we never get into difficult math equations. Never. The math is always very easy. And by ratio is also very fast. If you know how to do through ratio, I believe the fastest way in this case would be working with ratio, because algebra, this part is very fast, but sometimes to work with that, terrible. Rectangle, sometimes it takes a long time to get this one done. With ratio, the core of the ratios is you have to massage those ratios to get what you want in the end. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed. It was a pleasure to have you for this time. Thank you very much. Considering subscribing to the channel, and please, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye and have a wonderful day. See you. Bye bye.